looking at Freeman, and they week in week out he wears that undergarment for an obviously there's a reason, and the referees always ask, and obviously it's discussed and told prior to the game, and it's like, well, it happens every week.
Well, Surrey take the opening tick. Williams is wasting no time. Teo inside, nice dump off to Alici to open the scoring in this BBL Championship game. Worcester really coming close against the Newcastle Eagles, but in the end, bit of poor shot selection on Buckingham. Tony Garboletto certainly didn't hold back after that game. Sean Freeman drops 2 in to get us underway on that side of the scoreboard. To Taylor. Williams, long range 2.
Called it 3. Referee called it 3, though.
The referee's called it 3, but it has gone up as 2 points.
Yeah.
Combs, stop and pop from the elbow, just rattles out. Here comes Taylor. Step back inside to Williams, the big man over the top, draws the foul. He's going to go to the line.
At the moment, Surrey seem to be doing whatever they want to do.
Of course, one thing we forgot to mention was the departure this week of the captain, Adam Thoseby.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you on the stat who's not. I expect Tony won't matter too much, but I wonder who Tony is sort of promoted or given the role of captain too.
Yeah, indeed. I think you've probably got 2 or 3 that you'd potentially put in that position, but it's about finding the win. Freeman isolated in that double team. Good work from Surrey. Forced the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, they were smart. They didn't. The 2 players who came in just didn't give him any cause for the referees to call a foul. So they just did all the right things there.
Freeman, long way downtown with that one, off the front of the rim into the hands of Ogun Dengby. Taylor now. Good hands from Freeman. Great steal, Rob Crawford. He switches on the afterburners, high arcing jumper over the top. Start Worcester side of the scoreboard. 2 buckets in for the Wolves. Good move off the pick and roll. They go to Alici. He's fouled on the floor, says the referee. Sideline ball. Conan Raftopoulos thinks otherwise. Well, he's saying shot went up. Referee saying best sit down. So,
no, I think Creon's walking away from that one.
Yeah,
He keeps
I think you're right. It's a bit early in the game.
Yeah.
A bit early in the campaign for that. Taylor steps out of bounds. Turnover ball. 7:44 to play. First quarter of the ball game. And this is a game that hasn't really lit up yet. Early days. So Severa now for Wolves, goes into Freeman. Drops inside Combs, just picked it off. Taylor couldn't get there. Great finish from Darrell Combs, draws a foul. He's going to go to the line. That was a great move.
Yeah. He put the body on the big man, so therefore he couldn't do anything without potentially committing a foul, and then just took the extra dribble to get past him. Just went underneath all the arms, realistically.
Combs on the line, so chance to level up this game. He locks it up. Darrell Combs strings the bonus shot with 7:28 to play. It's on as even. Teo, the veteran, drives inside. Definitely a foul on Combs for all the world to see. And Tony Garboletto saying he's pushed him off, but Combs picks it up. 7 apiece on the scoreboard. 3 team fouls now for Worcester so far in the quarter with 7:18 to go. That's starting to look a little bit heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surrey doing a good job in the paint. Teo can't make the first of those.
And obviously they've identified that's where their strength is. You know, when Kaling comes off the bench, for instance, they've got the extra threat of the three-pointer.
Great rebound from Leicester Prosper. Combs, he's miles downtown. Darrell Combs finds his range early in the game. 3-point game. Quincy Taylor runs the baseline, gets it to Williams. Williams banks it in off the window. Combs, mistimed pass. Bit of confusion, ball's out of bounds. So, Teo, the inbounds ball. Quincy Taylor for Surrey, 1-point game. Alici switches it on. The big man to stop in a foot race, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's quick.
Severa ships it down to Combs, goes cross court to Rob Crawford. Crawford, he drives the baseline, goes out to Severa. He's got the space for the three, too much on it. Nobody in for that rebound. Wazzolo, who's now checked into the game, almost fumbles it, gets it to Taylor. Taylor, stop and pop two from him. Crawford pulls it off the ironwork for the Worcester Wolves. Combs, big turn of speed, and he has been clattered in that contact. He's hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is more than a bruise.
No, he's got his foot down.
So,
yeah, it's a stinger.
Tony Garboletto. Brings in Jordan Wellen. Combs goes to get some treatment. He was going at some pace.
Yeah.
So 1-point game, Surrey Scorchers. Ball in into Mickey Severa. Leicester Prosper. Foul on the floor. So second foul of the game for Surrey. Second foul of the game for Alici. He's a big old unit down in the block.
Yeah, and straight away, Williams has asked for a sub as well. He's blowing, so now it could be Wolves' moment now.
Crawford fouled, can't finish.
No,
he's got to go to the stripe.
Yeah, that's one you expect to score and go into the line as well.
It's a busy night around the league tonight. 5 games no less taking place, so we'll do what we can to try and keep you across those scores. Please line the medals up for us if we manage it. Crawford manages the first of those 2 free throws. Worcester, the last couple of games really struggled from the line. Crawford is making amends tonight. 5:58 to play in the first quarter. He's looking to bat that out of the hands of Taylor. 1-point game. Wazzolo looks for a wing side, goes to Teo. Teo muscles his way.
Trouble.
Oh, he's called for the trouble. Good work by Jordan Wellen.
Well, I think the referee had a choice. He had a hooking offensive hooking to call, a travel, or 3 seconds.
Yeah. So Wolves get out of jail. Severa, great pass down to Crawford. He's got to go the long way around. Crawford kicks it out of bounds. Wellen can't get hold of it, and Coach Garboletto unhappy yet again with that. So Wazzolo on the inbounds.
I'm not sure who's Tony shouting at, whether it's himself or the player, or the referee.
Williams tries to put it over the top. That is going to be a Wolves ball. Couldn't see from here. We had Leicester Prosper in the way. Let's face it.
You wouldn't want to be in between that.
No, he's as broad as a barn door, and one thing he isn't is transparent. Good screen from Prosper, drops inside. Mickey Silvera, well, he went to reverse it. He had options, but couldn't finish. I suspect he might sit down. Navas being prepped to come on. Taylor, meantime, dumps in another two. So 1 point game. It's a nervy encounter. Well, Freeman at the top. Mickey Silvera. Silvera, he pulls up the three. Too much on it. Doesn't drop for him. Guazzola. Well, both teams struggling to pass. Crawford goes to throw it down. It doesn't go. Taylor, step back at the free throw line. Step back at the free throw line. Finds the 2 points.
That's that detail thing that Tony's on about. This stage of the game, all you got to do is lay up.
Wellen goes into Silvera. Silvera, good pass inside to Freeman. He goes to throw it down. It ain't going in, but he has to pick up the afters. Goodness me. So again, 1 point game. Surrey. Williams puts it up over the top.
Quick release there.
Bit of fresh air. Good pass inside to Leicester Prosper. Prosper puts it in off the window, draws the foul. He's going to go to the line once again. Yes, as you say, Chris, isn't it? Detail, it's detail, and it's just ball handling.
Isn't that? You got a layup or you got a dunk. If you dunk it and you miss it, then you know you're going to be in trouble. If you just put it off the glass at this point in time, when it's a tight game, then yeah, it's great for the fans when you dunk it, they get all. At the end of the day, it's the same points. It's the same points, so you might as well just get two on the board, be boring, and win.
Good defensive work, but it goes out to Teo. Misses everything with that three attempt. They get it to Silvera, ships it to Freeman, dumps it to Prosper. Like this time, exactly as he said, Chris. You could see it in his eyes, but he said no. I can feel the coach's eyes going through me. This time we're going to drop it in off the glass. Worcester with a 1 point lead. William! Long way downtown with that three. Yeah. 2 point game.
Wolves go to zone, and straight away they shoot it.
Look for the shake and bake. Kind of forced to shoot that one over the top. Teo comes down with it. And that is going to be a foul on Jordan Wellen. So 4 fouls apiece on either side of the scoreboard now in the quarter. So any more, it's going to be off to the line. Subs for Worcester as Silvera and Prosper sit down. Darrell Combs checks back in, and Alex Navas joins proceedings. 2:45 to go until the end of the first quarter. Kaelin Raftopoulos has checked in for Surrey. Ball is stripped away. Freeman has it. Freeman lays it in once again. Locks the game up at 20 apiece. Raftopoulos. William again from downtown. Too much on it this time. Combs has it. Goes inside to Freeman. Good pass. Good ball movement to find Crawford. He puts it in off the window.
Better.
Much better from Worcester. Kaelin, Coach Raftopoulos calls a timeout by 2 points with just under a minute to go in the first quarter of that game. Back here at the Worcester Arena with 2:12 to go. We're back in off that timeout. Teo, well, he thought about the three. Going Inside to Atwood. Atwood over the top. No good. Really good ball from Freeman. He plucked it out of the hands of Wellian. Good pass downside to Willen. Over the top. Travel, says the referee. I think he knew it himself.
Yeah. Good pressure from Wolves. Come out of a timeout. Bit of pressure. Change it up again. That's the thing is that can these teams cope with change-up defences, not getting into any routine?
Raftopoulos is open. Don't leave him to shoot the three. Stop and pop two. That's going to drop every day of the week. Raftopoulos, of course, checked into the game last time here. Immediately put in 8 points. Crawford, Combs. Quick release three from Crawford, too short this time. Down to the hands of Teo Ogun-Dengby. Gets us over the timeline. Taylor, Raftopoulos, now he's released for the three, knocks it down.
Surrey with some zone now.
So 1 minute of play, 5 points from Kalin Raftopoulos. He's their go-to man from downtown, isn't he?
He is, and if Wolves stay in the zone, they're going to have to sort of say, okay, well, we're in the zone, but we got to keep an eye on where the shooters are, or where the shoot, you know.
So Deshaun Freeman fouled on the shot, so he's going to go to the line. Scorchers with 5 now on the board. 49 seconds to play in the first quarter of the ball game. Freeman sinks the first of those. So Freeman pull it back to a 1 point game. If this goes, drops it in, shooting well from the line. Worcester so far, picture perfect. Quincy Taylor. Raftopoulos at the top. Pulls up for the three. No good. They go back out to Kalin Raftopoulos. Teo fakes it. Kicks it out. Wellian can't connect. It goes into the hands of Freeman. Dumps it off to Severa. 15 now on the game clock. Shot clock turned off. So Worcester with one last charge to try and go in with an advantage at the end of the first quarter. They go inside to Alex Navajas. Reverses it off the glass. Long heave at the end of the first quarter. Off the back of the ironwork. So
Try to do the same. They just went no. 2 points. Didn't have. It wasn't out of a timeout. So Tony didn't have to say anything. They just went okay. Score points. Forget showtime at the moment.
Yeah. Well, TG, you always get the sense you can feel the heat from the sideline.
Yeah.
So Whelan jacks up from downtown. Connects. And opens up with a triple for Worcester at the start of the second quarter. Taylor drives inside.
Yeah, that was too easy.
Nothing there to stand in his way, really. So Severa, Navajas, cross court to Combs. Good ball movement to find Welland in the corner for three. Doesn't go. Navajas collects it. 14 reset. Darrell Combs. Navajas sets the screen. Go back out to Welland. Welland off the window, lays it in. Simple things from Worcester, paying dividends on the scoreboard. 4 point game now as Quincy Taylor leads the charge the other way. Welland gets his hands into the pass. It's interrupted again. Foul is called.
I was just about to say that basket for Welland wasn't him doing the work. It was Navas pinning his player. Great job there. Just not letting the big man come to the guard.
So Daniel Johnson-Thompson checks in for Worcester. Darrell Combs sits down.
No, Freeman sits down.
Oh, Freeman, I beg your pardon, sits down. So I've got my glasses in my hand again.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Navajas. No pass out to Combs. Severa's looking through at the top. They go into Johnson-Thompson. Double dribble from him. Johnson-Thompson marks up as one of the prospects. Being talked about as a real future prospect for British basketball. He's a young man who really grasps his opportunities every time he's on the floor at this level. Wellian goes into Kalin Raftopoulos. Raftopoulos puts up the three. Just too much on it this time. Comes down to the hands of Mickey Severa. Navahas sets the screen. Johnson Thompson can't make the putback. Wellian. Step back three from Wellian. Good work from Atwood to find the 2 points with the putback. Combs. It's a 2-point game. Wolves lead this 31-29. Wellian from the corner. No good. Raftopoulos collects it. Quincy Taylor spins. Rejected by Daniel Johnson Thompson. He's thrown out. Subs now for both teams. Wellian and Teo take a breather for Worcester. Alici and Wazzolo check back in. Crawford and Prosper. And Freeman check back in for the Worcester Wolves. So, Raftopoulos lobs it over the top, goes into the hands of Prosper. Darrell Combs has it. Got options left and right. Goes to the shore. Freeman, who stuffs down 2 points for Worcester. Stretching their legs. 4 points now, the lead. Kalin Raftopoulos dances his way inside, just avoids the travel, gets it out to Atwood. Atwood, again it's Raftopoulos. Wazzolo now, he dances inside, can't finish. Prosper can't hang on to the rebound and go to Atwood at the top. Atwood goes to bundle his way inside. Alici can't finish. Prosper this time again doesn't have it. Combs picks it up. Good pass to Severa, goes back inside to Freeman. He saves it, but he saves it back into the hands of Quincy Taylor. Severa uses one just to take the puff out of that offense. Good foul, I think.
Raftopoulos' coach, Creon, is asking why isn't it a sportsmanlike, because there was no one ahead. There's not one Wolves player back, so it should have been. Has to be.
Was there a fingertip on the ball?
Well, no, it's a foul. But the thing was that the only people ahead of the ball were Surrey players.
Combs pulls up for a long-range 2 yard. Just thinking about the interpretation of that rule is a bit grey, isn't it?
Well, it isn't. It's last man back. If you're the person of the team who fouls and you go in from the side, which he did, then it's an unsportsmanlike foul.
If you connect with the ball,
it's an unsportsmanlike foul. It's called a foul, so it has to be. It's not the fact that you've not made a genuine lunge for it, but if you're behind him, which Severa was, he reached in from behind, so therefore it's got to be an unsportsmanlike.
Well, I have been chastised.
Don't do it again.
I'm chastened. So 4-point lead for Wolves turns into 3 as Quincy Taylor drops in the first of those two. 6:15 to play. Clock's been running a bit more in this second. Taylor makes a second of those two. 2-point game. Mickey Severa now for Worcester. Freeman. Go back to Severa. Combs, Crawford. Inside of Prosper. Big man's got to go over the top. Nice dish to Severa. He lays it in for 2. Kalin Raftopoulos now for Surrey. Alici looking for a way around Crawford and his considerable wingspan. Atwood just lost the handles on the ball there, but he finds the points And he's going to go to the line for that 3-point play. So Prosper takes a breather. Prosper on 3 fouls now in the game.
Seen in the second half.
So Navas steps back into the breach. The man from Malaga, Atwood, on the line for the bonus, doesn't make it. Navas just gets it to the Sean Freeman. Freeman dances over the timeline now for Worcester. Good work, but Crawford just not enough on that pass. Goes straight into the hands of Eliche. They go back to Raftopolis. No good. Severa ships it down to Rob Crawford. Go back to Mickey Severa. Good ball movement. Corral comes once again. Shooting from the car park. 5-point game. Gwazola now. Raftopolis. He's calling it. Finds a way around Combs. Combs throws him out. And that will be a Surrey ball from the end line. Raftopolis and Atwood take a breather. And Eliche checks back in along with Quincy Taylor. Teo from the corner. No good. Combs has it. Picks it up on the run. Throws it up to Freeman. Once again, he couldn't finish. Quincy Taylor, Gwazola, he puts up the 3, Gwazola knocks it down. 2-point game once again. What an up and down affair the first half of this ball game has proved to be. 4:27 to play until the half. It's a 2-point game. Crawford dances his way inside. He goes out to Navas. Navas can't connect from 3-point range. Freeman has it. They go to Combs at the top. This time Crawford, he jacks up the 3 and knocks it down. So Worcester 1 game in hand over the Scorchers. Worcester bottom of the table. Scorchers 2 points above them. So this is a really important game in terms of avoiding that bottom spot. Gwazola is blocked on his way in. Combs, he drives inside. Beautiful finger roll from Darrell Combs. Good finish.
Yeah.
And a nod of acknowledgement from TG.
Whether the teams change their defence on a regular basis.
Well, Teo gets us back underway. Quincy Taylor now brings us into the front court. 3:41 to play in the second quarter of the ball game. Oh, Teo, the double team was on him. Was left open there. Williams drops it in from just before the free throw line. 5-point game. TG saying it was just too easy. Darrell Combs having to go the long way around. Lobs inside to Freeman. Freeman kicks it out to Navas. Drains another triple for Worcester. And it's an 8-point ball game. 3:08 to play. And now it's Tony Garbaletto who's calling what he wants them to do. Teo Ogundenbi. Well, he thought about the 3 twice, took it on the second attempt. Williams plucks it off. It's a big old unit. Teo dances it into the lane. Patient draws the foul. Good play from Teo Ogundenbi. He'll go to the stripe. So that's 14 fouls now for Wolves. Scorchers 3 to give still in this quarter. So Surrey with the opportunity to really wind up the defence. Eliche and Williams take a seat. The 2 big guys, Wellian and Atwood, check back in for Surrey. Teo is picture perfect, strings the first of those 2 throws. 7-point game with 2:46 to go till half time. Can he make it 6? He can't. Wellian goes in to pick off the rebound, so 7-point game. Darrell Combs, stop and go. He goes back to Freeman. Well, he thought about it to Sean Freeman, surely a travel. Indeed, that is the call from the referee, so turnover ball. Tony Garboletto telling them to lock down that defence. Sideline ball. Rizzolo goes into Atwood. Rizzolo. Teo thought about it, and it's going to be a foul. So that's Darrell Combs, who picks up his second foul of the game.
Wolves going to have to watch out here.
Yeah. Leicester Prosper on 3, Darrell Combs on 2, and 5 on the board. As we said, they can afford to wind up that defence. Surrey now, they've got 3 to give with 2:22 to play. It's plenty of time to do some damage.
Yeah, there is, and I think if I was Creon, I'd be saying be aggressive, go to the hoop. You're either going to get 2 free throws or you're going to get a basket, or both, or obviously both. A free throw at least.
Combs, Crawford goes out to Wellen, he just stepped right. That's the 3rd time Wolves have coughed the ball up in exactly the same position. Hot right now, but who knows if that lid's going to come off. It certainly did last weekend for Tony Garboletto. He is a competitor down to his bootstraps. Quincy Taylor, Wellian, good ball movement from Surrey. Rizzolo goes to put it inside. Great hands from Deshaun Freeman, and so Scorchers ball sideline.
Freeman's going to have to be careful. He picks up a 3rd one. I know it's part of his game, but
Wellian is looking to bundle his way inside, and that is going to be an offensive foul. And well, I think you might just be in shock. You may just have seen Coach Raftopoulos. The rueful smile.
Congratulating him.
You've got to love him. He's just great, isn't he, Creon Raftopoulos?
Well, the thing was, what I don't know anyone else saw it, was he was clapping Navas, and Navas put the thumbs up.
Yeah, exactly. It worked, so to say. So. 1:30 to play, 5 points the lead for Worcester. Ogun inbounds Wellian. Goes to Quincy Taylor at the top. Taylor's got the attentions of Crawford. Drives into traffic. Good block from Jordan Wellian. They ship it down to Combs. Combs, coast to coast. Drops it in off the window. Much better from Worcester. And here comes Teo Ogun-Dengbe. They get it out to Quincy Taylor. No good. Atwood is there to pick up the afters.
Yeah, after going down that way, Wolves were slow in getting back, and then no one picked anyone up once the shot went up. Easy rebound from the weak side.
Crawford now for Worcester. Jordan Wellian, he dances his way inside, he loses the ball once again. They go to Taylor. Taylor, he's got options left and right, puts it up to Teo, who throws it down. Great play from Surrey. It's a 3-point game, 34 seconds to go, 19 on the shot clock. So Darrell Combs is going to take as much error as he can, gets it out of the double team to Navahas. That's going to be that's called against Wellian, that foul. Referee's conferring on that one. Navahas was thinking it may have been for him. So,
a referee going to call a timeout?
Conference. Blocking foul is the call. So, Technical foul has been called. So who was that against?
I think it's Tony Garbaletta.
Right. So confusion reigns. Meantimes, Atwood drops it in, so we're back for the inbounds ball. So Wolves with a 2-point lead. Navahas hands off to Combs. Combs threads the needle, but he's blocked once again. Quincy Taylor has it. 16 on the game clock. Shot clock turned off. So this is the last chance saloon for Surrey to square this up. At the end, foul is called. It's going to be shots. Well, the referee's indicated a sideline ball, but surely that's going to be shots. Yeah.
Referee's a little bit flustered after.
Well, we were confused.
I think after their long discussion as who was going to call the foul.
So Quincy Taylor on the line, high scoring half. If he gets this, they'll be going in 50 apiece. Unless Worcester can do something with the last 4.3 seconds. So 50 it is, either side of the scoreboard. 100 scored in this game. They go to Combs. Combs goes to Crawford. Crawford for three, no good. Freeman can't hang on to it, so we're all square at the end of...
No, because either Prosper's going to have to back off, or he's going to have to play great defence.
Well, he's only really got one foul to give. Quincy Taylor drives inside to the reverse to open the account for Surrey at the start of the third quarter. Round 26 of the British Basketball League Championship. Freeman. He's looking to go all the way. Little shake and bake from him over the top. No good. Williams, the other big man, of course, for Surrey. Pulls it off the ironwork. Taylor, Alici. Well, he misses everything with that fall away. Alici to Royal Combs. Now for Worcester. Good hands from Teo Ogundengbie. Wazzolo drops down. Teo is going to go route one. And well, the referee says no. Jacks up the three. It rims out to the hands of Leicester Prosper. Ricky Severa now for Wolves. Severa, well, he was triple teamed out of that. They go to Crawford, back inside of Prosper. 7 on the shot clock. Prosper puts up the long range 2, doesn't go. So Quincy Taylor now for Surrey. Goes to Teo. Teo puts up the 3 bomb. Can't connect this time. Williams very nearly got the fingertips to it. But they go to Combs. Crawford. Freeman now inside. Freeman, he goes in off the window, levels it up at 52 apiece. That'll settle Worcester down, certainly. At the start of this third quarter, they're looking slightly discombobulated, having come out. Taylor now. Quincy Taylor goes a long way round, slices his way down the lane. 2-point game. Severa goes out to Darrell Combs. He puts up the 3 again. This time too much on it. Prosper just got a finger to that, but it's a judge to a come off Williams. And Creon Raftopoulos doesn't agree. But, so, flop warning has been given against Mickey Severa. So, Crawford on the inbounds ball goes to Darrell Combs. Combs jacks up the 3. It rolls over the top, and that Tipped away by Teo Ogundengi, so Worcester have it. 14 on the shot clock. Off the inbounds ball, 7:37 to play. Scorchers by 2. Crawford, he goes into Prosper, Freeman through traffic. Good work from Prosper to pick it up. He can't finish with the afters. Williams have it. They go down to Alici. All he's got to do is bundle his way inside. He couldn't find his way around to Earl Combs. Goes to Teo Ogundengi. Out to Williams for the mid-range 2 jumper. No good. Wolves have it. Severa. Rob Crawford. Crawford inside to Prosper. Good ball movement and a good finish from Leicester. Prosper off the glass. He was looking for the foul but never came. We're level at 54 apiece. Quincy Taylor, pull up 2 from him. Just rims out. Prosper has it. Severa. Well, almost floored Teo in the contact. To go to Freeman. Combs now. Combs. He's isolated there. Freeman. Shake and bake from Freeman. Step back. Long range 2 from Deshaun Freeman. 2-point game. Here comes Surrey again with Taylor. Taylor hits the accelerator. They go into Williams. Williams can't finish off the window. Prosper can't hold on to it. Goes out to Vuzzolo. Mid-range 2 jumper. Knocks it down. Tied game. 56 apiece. So, Leicester Prosper. Crawford. Prosper with the screen. Crawford goes inside. Finishes. 2-point game. So Teo, defensive cries going up here at the Worcester Arena. Teo making great use of his body. Taylor with the fall away. Long range 2. Nice finish from Quincy Taylor. 5:35 to play. 58 apiece. Freeman, no team really establishing anything so far in this quarter. Crawford fakes the 3, makes a space, goes out to Severa. Offensive foul is called. That'll be on Rob Crawford. Second foul of the game for him. Referees, well, another discussion going on. So, Teo Ogundengi. Taylor on the inbounds ball. Vuzzolo. It's a great pass inside to Williams. Threads the needle. Surely, yeah, definitely a travel. A superb pass inside. It would have been one of the assists of the game if that had gone for sure. But it didn't, so Wolves have a chance now. What can they do from here? Severa, Crawford. Crawford just dancing around the perimeter. He goes to Severa. Teo is all over him. Goes out to Crawford, head fake. Crawford. Long range 2, no good. Vuzzolo comes up with the ball for Surrey. Taylor. Good work from Quincy Taylor. Can't finish. But Alici is there to collect the scraps off the ironwork. Subs coming now for Worcester, Wellen and Navahas. Going to the subs. Long pass down to Teo. Teo, well, he couldn't finish. All he had to do was lay it in. It was the wrong way around. Alici with the teardrop doesn't go. Severa has it. Both teams prepping subs now. Mickey Severa drives inside off the window. Levels it up once again. Both teams scoring 10 apiece so far in this quarter. Freeman couldn't connect with that. Alici just grabs hold of it. He goes around Prosper, and he's going to go to the line for the bonus.
Yeah, is that Prosper's 4th?
That is Leicester Prosper's 4th foul of the game. So he's taking a seat. Navahas and Wellen check in. Prosper and Mickey Severa check out. Williams takes a breather for Surrey. And it's Atwood who steps back onto the court. Alici now for Surrey. strings it. So Surrey by 3.
That's so annoying for Tony. Is the fact that he was getting him out anyway, and then seconds before that, the thing that stops the clock is him picking up that fourth.
Well, it makes dealing with Williams and Alici just that little bit more difficult. Crawford, when it goes to go inside of Freeman, really good hands from Surrey. Atwood has it. Goes back to Quincy Taylor. He pulls up. He's left wide open. Quincy Taylor can't finish. Combs picks it up off the ironmongery in front of the window. Wellen, he dances inside. Great finish from Jordan Wellen. 1 point game. It has been an up and down affair so far in this third quarter. Quincy Taylor. Teo, he's going to work. Breaking down on Darrell Combs. Double team. Goes to Atwood. Atwood with the pull-up. 3. Doesn't go. Williams just pulls it out of bounds. So it's going to be a Wolves ball from the end line with 3:08 to play in the third quarter. Are we setting up, Chris, for a grandstand fourth?
I think so. It looks like it. I think it's going to go, unless one team suddenly clicks in, I think it's going to be one of those ones, a last shot or 5-point sort of game as previous.
Darrell Combs double teamed at the top. Freeman's the open man. Navahas is all open in the corner. Good hands from Vozzolo, just bats it out of bounds. So Wolves have the inbounds ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock when this comes in. So Wolves set it up. Combs, Navahas, the fade away, no good, right at the end of the shot clock. Tough shot. Teo has it. Teo hits the accelerator, dumps it off. Well, the foul is called.
Play tougher, harder defense, knowing that they got fouls to give, not necessarily as a team but as individuals. So yeah,
well, 2:36 to play. Atwood sinks the first of those. It's a 2-point game. Make that a 3-point game once again. Will it once again be a question of cometh the hour? We'll go into Wellen. Crawford. Back to Wellen over the timeline. Crawford, Severa now. Severa. Goes to Crawford. He felt that snatch 3 was going to go. Navahas is looking for it. He goes to Wellen. That was a great dish. Great play that from Worcester. Nice move. 1-point game. They need a stop now. They're going to stem the flow. Taylor, Wellian, Kaelin Raftopoulos. Oh my goodness me. Atwood drops the 3 bomb. And suddenly it's a 4-point ball game with 1:54 to play in the third quarter. Navahas. Wellen at the top. Freeman fakes the 3, steps out of bounds, turnover ball, and it will be Surrey who pick it up. Carboneto showing his frustration with that. So Worcester not getting the stop and coughing up another 2.
Yeah.
Or coughing up another 3, I should say. Atwood. Taylor. Good hands. Taylor kicks it out to Vozzolo. He thought about the 3. Good defense. Short on that one. Navahas picks it up. He goes to Crawford. Wellen. He puts up the 3. This time, no good. And well, it's Atwood who went down. There are 2 players down, in fact. So that is a foul against Alex Navahas. Second foul of the game for him. Wolves on 14 fouls now, 107. And with Scorchers having taken none, they can be as hard as they like for the last minute of this quarter.
Yeah. They can. Well, they can for the rest of the game. As in individually.
There are no headaches up there really at the moment.
No.
Worley, the only player on 3 fouls for Surrey so far in the game. Raftopoulos He's lost his footing there, Wellian. Puts up that spin move, no good. Crawford has it. Crawford, he goes inside to Deshaun Freeman. Freeman drops it in for two. 2-point game, 39 seconds.
Actually, say, okay, am I going to start him or am I not? And then if you do, you're going to have to earn me some points pretty quickly.
Well, in some ways, it's a shot to nothing for Surrey. They're as we said right at the top of the show, that game in hand is significant here in terms of avoiding that wooden spoon come the end of the season. But for Worcester, they really can't afford to do that. They've got to take a win here tonight. It's an important game for Worcester. Kanin Raftopoulos dancing around inside right at the end of the shot clock. That was a tough shot. Didn't go. Severa has it, drives down the lane, lays it in and ties it up once again at 68 apiece. 3 seconds on the clock. Quincy Taylor is fouled on his way up and he is going to go to the line to shoot two. 1.7 seconds on the game clock after these shots have gone in, so it's Hail Mary territory really. So now with Leicester Prosper benched as the insurance policy down the stretch.
Yeah.
He's the last deployment, I suppose, if the wheels start to come off. But Taylor makes the first of those. So chance to stretch this out to a 2-point game, 1.7 on the game clock. Taylor is picture perfect from the line, so it's going to be a pass. And Hail Mary, well, he had a go.
Yeah. Make hay. Let's get everything inside, but he's looks like he's keeping his powder dry and not going big.
Well, Freeman going to try and do something here to go out to Jordan Welland. He's double teamed. Combs, Severa, good ball movement. Navahas high up off the glass. It was batted away actually out of his hand. Quincy Taylor comes up with the ball. Teo thought about it again. Raftopoulos, that go-to man from behind the arc for Surrey. Taylor. And they're going to know it. Kanin Raftopoulos. Atwood, he puts up the three right at the end of the shot clock on the buzzer. Great shot from Atwood. Whelan is blocked by Atwood at the other end. It goes in, however, saved as far as Freeman. He puts the afters in off the window. It's a 3-point ball game with 8:59 to go. It's squeaky extremities for Worcester in this fourth quarter. 8:48 remain, a minute and shrapnel gone in the fourth quarter of the ball game. 3 points and yet another foul.
Yeah, that could have gone either way.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it went the way of Deshaun Freeman, and it's put Teo on the line. So Surrey definitely in the better shape at the start of this fourth quarter, whichever way you look at it. So Coach Creon Raftopoulos doesn't have a huge amount of rotation on that bench, but he's using it well, and it's a 4-point game. Teo Ogundengbe now with the opportunity to turn that into 5 points. Strings both of them. So 5-point game. Mickey Severa cross court to Welland. Goes back to Freeman. Severa at the top. Severa, he jacks up the three. No good this time. Great board from Deshaun Freeman. Drives inside for that rebound. 3-point ball game. Taylor. Goes to Wally and Atwood. Kanin Raftopoulos, they need to keep him under control from downtown. Atwood, he puts up another three that looked off. That ball has gone loose, but Welland has just about managed to collect it. It goes to Mickey Severa. It's a 3-point game. Worcester get their stop. Severa can't find his way inside, and well, there's an offensive foul or hook. So that's Alex Navas now. He picks up his third foul of the game. And it's looking tough on that side of the scoreboard now from a foul count point of view, but it's just a 3-point game. There's a long way to go. 7 minutes and 55 seconds. So here comes Quincy Taylor for Surrey. Atwood hands off to Taylor. Kanin Raftopoulos. That was a great pass to Taylor. And they go out to Atwood in the corner. It rims out this time into the hands of Sean Freeman. They need to put their foot on the accelerator here. Worcester. Mickey Severa just about hangs on to it. He's going to work double team. Teo all over him. They go to Crawford. Quick release 3 from Crawford. No good. Great board from Alex Navas. He can't finish. Teo Ogundengbe just keeps his foot in bounds with that rebound ball. 7:15 to play now in the fourth quarter of the ball game. Ogundengbe, Raftopoulos, hands off to Quincy Taylor. Great ball movement around the perimeter so far from Surrey in this game. Taylor is fouled, and it's foul on the floor. It'll be an end line possession to Surrey. So Atwood sits down, and Leachy checks back in for Surrey. Times Teo on the inbounds ball. 3-point game. Crawford couldn't hang on to it. It's batted out of bounds. Surrey have it. 14 on the shot clock off this inbound ball. So they go. Combs is going to go to the line. And
it's funny, Tony just had a word about the balance of calls. Look what happens.
Well, Welly are now on 4 after that, and in comes the insurance certificate.
Now
Williams in, so as we said, he's probably the only guy who can deal with him pound for pound. This Prosper probably edges it from an athleticism point of view, but Williams, he's a tough man to take care of down there. Combs strings them, so it's a 1-point ball game with 6:54 to play. Really nobody establishing a decisive run in this game. Anything sustainable. Williams just about hangs on to it. They go to Kanin Raftopoulos. Raftopoulos is dancing around the free throw line. They get it out to Teo. Oh my goodness me, just rims out. Williams can't hold on to it. Alici saves it, but only into the hands of Darrell Combs. They switches on the afterburn as he goes out to Severa in the corner for 3. No good. Prosper can't hang on to it. Teo just plucks it out of his hands. Raftopoulos is always looking to drop that 3 bomb. Teo goes inside to Alici. Alici can't finish. He's fouled, and he is going to go to the line to shoot 2, and that is 14 fouls now for Wolves.
Yeah,
with 6:10 to play.
What was it? It was
4 with.
It was 4-0 last quarter.
It was 4-0, yeah.
Yeah, and now it's 4-1. And I think that's what's frustrating Tony, is the fact that. So I think 2 things is frustrating. One is the foul count, but more is the fact that he had 4 players down the court, running down the court, and the best thing they did was get a 3-point shot out of it.
Alici strings it, 3-point game. Ball movement. Crawford drives the baseline, steps out of bounds, and turnover ball. So why aren't we penetrating? So technical foul. So that's 2 technicals.
Yeah, something like that. He knows he's gone.
2 technical fouls. that's it. I think that may have been for, well, some choice language maybe?
No, he's been talking to his players.
So, 5:58, and that means that Tony Garbaletto has to return to the locker room, and now Team Blake has to step into the breach and guide this team through to the end of the game. 3-point game, 5:58 to play. Step up to take the shots for the technical. Doesn't make it. 4-point game. And so the possession will stay with the Surrey Scorchers. So after all the drama, we're back underway. Quincy Taylor over the timeline for Surrey. Worcester have got to do something really special here. Rob Crawford gets his hands inside. Crawford rearranges, drops it in. 2-point game. Five team fouls for Worcester in this quarter so far. Crawford bats it away yet again. That is a Worcester ball. Creon Raptopoulos is doing his finest impression of Lionel Messi on the other side of the court. 2-point game, 5:32, and if Worcester ever needed their crowd in here to lift them, it is now. And here they are in full voice. Severa. Severa goes inside to Prosper. Prosper ties it up! Worcester have the tied game. 78 apiece. Here comes Surrey now. Quincy Taylor. Teo. He goes inside to Williams. Williams with the hook, no good. Prosper can't hang on to it. Freeman has it. Here come Worcester again. 5 minutes to play. Locked up. 78 apiece. Deshaun Freeman. Dean Blake stepping into the breach in the absence of Tony Garbaletto. So now Mickey Severa. Stop and go. Drives inside. He goes out to Crawford. He puts up the three. Oh my! What? Rob Crawford steps up. Hits the three bomb. And they are trying to make it as difficult as they can. They have the slenderest of leads, a 3-point lead from that triple from Rob Crawford. The crowd yet again lifting the roof off the arena. Teo got to find his way out. Severa, 12 on the shot clock. Good work. Bit of confusion there between the Leach and Quincy Taylor. Taylor just threads his way inside. Quincy Taylor drops it in. 1-point game. So Mickey Severa now for Surrey. Finds Deshaun Freeman. Worcester just got to maintain their discipline here. Mickey Severa goes into Lester Prosper. Prosper is fouled on the way in, and he is going to go to the line to shoot two. And of course, with Worcester having those 5 team fouls, discipline is the name of the game here.
It is, and obviously Surrey have saved them all up. So, and then they're coming and they're going for the ball, but they're going hard, knowing that they've got the fouls to give now.
Well, Prosper's first one wipes its feet on the way in. Sets for the second. Lester Prosper strings the second. So it's back to a 3-point game. Teo Ogundenbi takes us over the timeline. Pulls up for 2. Nails it. Ogundenbi, BBL veteran. Severa, 1-point game. Goes inside, he goes to put it out, no good, doesn't go. He's floored in the contact. Wazzolo has it now, hands off to Teo. 1-point game. Worcester need to defend for all their worth, but they cannot afford any fouls, that's for sure. Prosper, Teo, he pulls up for 3, it doesn't go. Prosper has it, he goes down to Darrell Combs. Combs drives inside, he's fouled, and he is going to go to the line to shoot two. Darrell Combs. So Combs on the line for Wolves. These are big shots, money shots for Darrell Combs. That first one rattles in, his heart would have been in his mouth. 3:15 to play, 2-point game. Darrell Combs, can he make it? Three. He strings the second of those. Back to a 3-point game. That clock is moving agonisingly slowly if you are a Worcester Wolves fan in here. And as ever, it is a packed house. Quazzolo, he goes to Williams. Williams, he drives inside. Stop and pop two from him. Drops it in, 1-point game. 2:55 now on the game clock. Mickey Severa calls the play. Dean Blake prowls the sideline. Severa goes into Crawford. Double team. Beautiful dish off to Lester Prosper. And this time Prosper does the simple things and drops it in. So now Worcester need a stop here. They're trading buckets right now. Worcester can only stem the flow with a stop off this offense. 2:54. Quazzolo now, he's dancing around. He goes into Williams. Williams, Prosper looking to avoid the foul. He's carrying for Teo. He goes inside, puts it up. No good. Great board from Alici. Steps back. Crawford looks to get his hands in the passing lane. They go out in the corner. The three. Oh my goodness me! Zolo knocks it down. And it's a tied game at 87 apiece. Once again, 1:56 to play. You said it, Chris. It's going to be a grandstand finish. Crawford, no good.
It is.
Quincy Taylor, he's got to find his way inside. Steps back for two, can't finish. Crawford has it. Crawford goes to Combs. Teo was floored in that one. Oh my goodness me! What a finish from Deshaun Freeman. Subs called for Surrey. So Williams takes a breather. And in comes Atwood once again. Atwood now, the crowd loving this. Well, Atwood, he's an impact man, that is for certain. Lays it in off the glass, ties it up. 89 apiece now with 1:22 to play. Severa, tails all over him like a cheap suit. Mickey Severa gets it in, just about gets it in to Rob Crawford. Crawford going to work back out to Severa. Puts up the three, bomb, no good, rims out. So Surrey this time get the stop. 1 minute to play. We're in the last minute of the ball game, and now Atwood has it. Atwood drive inside. Can he finish? Nobody draws the foul. Is that going to be? No. Crawford. So Rob Crawford with his third foul. 48.2 seconds to play. So Atwood is on the line for the Surrey Scorchers. Tied game, 89 apiece. Atwood drains the first of those two. And, well, we saw a situation last week against Newcastle. He makes both of them. So, 2-point game. Time. They have possession. It was a good timeout. Advances the ball. So, Combs on the inbounds ball. 14 on the shot clock. Mickey Severa now for Worcester. Severa goes inside of Crawford. Crawford finds some space and ties it up again. Off the glass. So, here comes Surrey again. Tied game. 35 seconds. Freeman is making it difficult. Quincy Taylor spins his way around Crawford, clatters his way into Mickey Severa. He's being forced back once again. 12 on the clock now, 22 on the game clock, so they're looking to take as much air out of this ball as they can, but they've lost it. And that is going to be a jump ball. It's a Surrey ball. Surrey.
Yeah.
Specialist subject stating the bleeding obvious, but anyway, here we go. Inbounds ball, Quincy Taylor gets it into Atwood. There's 2 on the clock. Taylor, he pulls up, puts it up. No good, says the referee. Freeman has it. Oh my word! Deshaun Freeman throws it down. Atwood at the other end is blocked by Freeman. Crawford has it. Basket good, says the referee. Much drama. And it's just the way these two teams are placed that really has done this. Combs puts it up, no good. It's overtime here in Worcester, 93 apiece.
From you know, you have to question yourselves and go, well, what have I just done? So, you know, but at the end of the day, look, officials are human beings, players are human beings. Everyone makes mistakes. It's how you deal with them.
Well, Severa goes out to Combs and go to Navahas. A little pump fake from him. He has it knocked away, stripped away into the hands of Atwood. Now it's all about control and time. 4:43 as that clock is ticking down. 5 minutes of overtime, of course, to play. So Atwood, he dances inside, he goes to Taylor, they go back out to Atwood, he puts up the 3-bomb. Atwood opens that period of overtime with a triple. 3-point game. Crawford, Navahas, Severa at the top. He steps back, they go to Combs, he puts up the 3. That looked way off, he's a long way off with that shot, Darrell Combs. So Worcester desperately need to stop now. Once again, Crawford knocks it away, and that is going to be a foul on Quincy Taylor. And that's only his first foul of the game, Quincy Taylor. So, of course, overtime, the foul counts carry over, so Scorchers now on 4 fouls in this overtime period. So that might change up the defence ever so slightly. Crawford knocks down the first of those 2.
Well, it means now that Wolves can go aggressive, knowing that either they're going to get a basket or go to the line.
Crawford makes a second. Well, 1-point game, and it was an unsportsmanlike foul that was called, so Wolves retain possession with 4:02 to play inside the last 4 minutes now. Freeman at the top, Severa. No decisive runs really in this game that have nailed it for anybody. Oh, that's a kickball, definitely from Atwood. So, reset called by the referee. 14 on the clock. Combs on the inbounds ball. It's going to take a big defensive effort now from Surrey. They need to stop just to keep that fresh air. Severa, stop and go. Navahas with the screen to go to Navahas again. A little pump fake. He goes out to Severa. Oh my word, he's nailed it! He has nailed it from downtown for Worcester. 2-point game. 3:37 to play. Stripped away once again by Darrell Combs. Crawford has it, bats it away to Freeman. Freeman's got it. He throws it down. Deshaun Freeman drops the bomb for Worcester once again. And Worcester bag the ton. It's a 4-point game, 100 points to 96. Tayogan Dengby now for the Surrey Scorchers. Goes inside to Atwood. Combs just pulls his hands away from the contact. Atwood, spin, drops it in. 2-point game, 3:03 to play. Darrell Combs now for Worcester. Now it's Worcester who need to maintain their discipline. It's all about game management. Combs thinks about the 3, goes to Navahas. He thinks about the 3, doesn't go. Severa drives inside, goes in off the glass and finds the 2 points. 4-point game. Crawford is going to look to get his hands into everything. Tayogan Dengby drives hard, throws it down for Surrey. Foul is called, and Teo is going to go to the line, and with that If he sinks it, it's a 1-point game. Prosper checks into the game. Freeman checks out. Curious decision.
Well, perhaps he's asked for it. Perhaps he's saying, "I want to give me 30 seconds. Give me a minute."
Yeah, I think you're right. It rims out, so Worcester retain their 2-point lead. 2:33 to play. Drama here in Worcester. Mickey Severa dumps it off to Lester Prosper. He can't finish. He collects his own rebound. Gets it to go. Draws the foul. And he's going to the line to add the bonus. Pushing foul is the call from the referee. Prosper steps up. The crowd are going absolutely berserk here at the Worcester Arena. 4-point game. 2:24, Chris. We know it's a long way to go.
It is. I mean, 2:24, 4-point game. What way it's been going today, but that 5 points it means extra. It's that extra time now.
So Prosper makes a 3-point play. Williams steps back onto the court. And it's an unsurprising one, really, from Creon Raftopoulos. That matchup with Lester Prosper has been pretty smoky tonight. Quincy Taylor now for Surrey. Crawford all over him. Taylor's dancing his way inside. Looks like pull up 2. 3-bomb dropped by William for Surrey. It's a 2-point game. Crawford now for Worcester. Rob Crawford, it's all about shot selection. Oh my goodness me, Crawford nails the triple once again. 1:55 to play. They go back out to Wellian. No good. Ball is loose. Mickey Severa has it. He switches on the afterburners now. Severa. Now he pulls up. Run a bit of clock. 1:40 to play. Calls the screen. Goes to drive inside, they kick it out to Combs. Well, he was wide open, looked at it, opted to go back out to Navahas. No good. He's floored on the shot. 1:24 to play again. It's a 5-point game. There are plenty of 3-point shooters on Surrey's roster. Quincy Taylor, he's going to go route 1. He kicks it back out. They give it to Atwood. He knocks it down from the corner. It is raining threes here at the Worcester Arena. 2-point game. Deshaun Freeman checks back into the game. Williams sits down. So here come Worcester again. Pozzolo checked in for Surrey. Wow, 2-point game inside the final minute. Deshaun Freeman, he gets it knocked away, just manages to keep the handle on it. 6 on the clock. They've got to get a shot away here. Worcester needs to get a shot away. They get it into Prosper. Oh my goodness me, doesn't go. Severa can't hang on to it. Worcester ball, says the referee. Travel, says Creon Raftopoulos, but it's a Worcester ball. And it's a 14 reset. Prosper. He's put in a shift tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, 44 seconds on the clock. Worcester possession, 2-point game. Fouls all over the place. Referee calls a space. They go into Freeman. Terrell Combs, so Worcester just want to make sure they use as much of this clock as they can. Crawford doesn't get the open look. Severa does get the open look. Doesn't go. Quincy Taylor has it. 2-point game. 20 seconds. 23 seconds to play. Teo. They go out to Atwood for 3. Oh my goodness me, no good. Crawford has it. He holds on to it. It is a Surrey ball. And that was a quick call from the referee for a jump ball. Discipline and execution down the stretch. So, damage limitation. Out of bounds, Combs just tips it away. That takes a second off the clock. Crawford winding up the crowd here.
If it's taken a second off the clock, how can it hasn't taken a second off the time clock?
Operator's fingers.
Yeah.
Quincy Taylor goes to drive inside, he puts up the two! He's tied it up, Quincy Taylor. 6.2 seconds to play in the first period of overtime. Timeout called, Worcester Wolves.
And he scored.
6.2 seconds. First period of overtime here at the Worcester Arena. Crawford, he goes into Severa. Severa almost doesn't hang on to it. 3 on the clock, he puts up the 3. Doesn't go. Oh my goodness me! No basket, says the referee. Shot clock violation. And we at the o2axs.com for your tickets or the links from the BBL website. Double overtime here in Worcester, 108 apiece. High drama and the stakes suddenly racked up for both of these teams. Crawford puts up the 3 at the start. No good. Quincy Taylor, it's been a lung-busting effort from both of these teams. There are a few 4 foulers on the board up there. Crawford picks up his 4th foul of the game. So only a couple really on the other side of that scoreboard. Alici and William both 4 fouls. Teo makes the first of those 2. Denby drops both of those. 2-point game. Surrey Scorchers. Combs now for Worcester. So Worcester managing to get out to a 5-point lead. And Surrey winding up their side of the scoreboard in that first period of overtime. Nicky Severa no good with that. Teo Denby has it. Drops it in transition. 4-point game. Here comes Severa. Darrell Combs. Sorry, looking for the stop. Combs drives inside. Can't finish. No good with the tip. It's out of bounds. It's going to be a Worcester ball. 14 on the shot clock. Off the inbound ball. So Crawford goes in. Freeman can't hang on to it, but they get it to Combs this time. Freeman puts up the 3. Oh my goodness me, to Sean Freeman. 1-point game once again. Now Worcester need to find the stop. Taylor. Quincy Taylor. He has been as hot as you like tonight. Mazzolo. He's going to work on Darrell Combs. Spins for 2 and drops it in. So, 1
point again.
Crawford sinks it. 1-point game. 25 points for him in the game so far with that shot tonight. Teo Denby. Taylor! My goodness me! Drops the 3 bomb once again. 4-point game. 3:11 to play. Suddenly it's Worcester who've got a hill in front of them. Almost the same position that Surrey found themselves in not a couple of minutes ago. They go into Crawford. He's fouled and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Holy moly, what a finish to this game. It's the first overtime, the double overtime we've seen here this season. 2:59 to play. So Rob Crawford, 9 for 2. You can cut the atmosphere in here with a knife, that is for sure. Crawford drains the first. So this to cut it down to 2 points. Rob Crawford got it. Rob Crawford Sinks them both. Now again, Worcester looking for that stop. 2:57 to play. Severa making life difficult. Quincy Taylor to pull up on the baseline. Rizzolo. Taylor drops down inside. Rizzolo drives down the lane. Can't finish. It's no good. Catches his own rebound. It's almost stripped away. Crawford has it for Worcester. That is going to be a Wolves ball. Rizzolo batted it out of bounds. Atwood says, I can't believe it. But Wolves ball it is. So 2:36, 2-point game, Wolves possession. There's a full 24 to come on this offense. Mickey Severa. Rizzolo is making a nuisance of himself. Atwood and Freeman both on 29. Oh my goodness me! Elici. 2 from the line for Mickey Severa. So the humidity manager comes onto the court to ensure that we can continue playing.
He's been promoted.
He's been promoted humidity manager now, as is the longest serving humidity operative. He's now manager. The moisture maintenance department. So Mickey Severa, wow. These are money shots for Severa. He's got to get these. He doesn't make the first of these two. Just hold your nerve time. You just take the points. But if you don't, get ready for that rebound. Mickey Severa, 2-point game, 2:24 to play. Drops in the second of those two, so 1-point game once again. They need to stop here, Worcester. Quincy Taylor. Good pass to Atwood. Taylor's calling it this time. Atwood reverses it off the window. 3-point game. Combs. 2:11 to play. Rob Crawford has it. Worcester, they need something out of this offense. Crawford is looking for a way inside. Stop and go. Goodness me. Gives it away to Quincy Taylor. Taylor just lays it in off the window. He's blocked by Deshaun Freeman.
Now that is a goal kick.
Well, the basket is good. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-point ball game with 1:54 to go. So, here comes Darrell Combs. He's played some big minutes tonight, Darrell Combs. Goes to drive inside, he loses his footing. I think Atwood potentially thought maybe there was a foul, blocking foul called on Deshaun Freeman. Five-point ball game, 1:37 to play. Atwood is on the line. And he's just winding up Surrey's side of the scoreboard. Alex Navas takes a seat. And Lester Prosper checks back into the game. That's an interesting tactical move just to cover the boards. He doesn't make the first of those two. Prosper looking to wind his team up now. He's in for the board and he gets it, and that paid off. It was a good sub from Dean Blake. Now Severa has it. Goes inside, he kicks it out to Combs. Combs. 2 fade away from Darrell Combs, cuts it back to a 5-point ball game. Or 3-point game, Scorchers ball, 1:15 to play. Great substitution from Dean Blake to bring Prosper back in. That gives Worcester the height and the bulk in the low block. Now they go into work, they get it out to Atwood. That is Darrell Combs out of the game with that one, so he is on the bench. So now Jordan Wellham steps back in. So Rizzolo on the line, 3-point game, 1:10 to play. enough time for Worcester to try and turn the ship around. Rizzolo sinks the first of those two. With that, he gets this, it's a 5-point game. No good. Leicester Prosper has it. Picks it off the ironwork. Jordan Whelan drives inside. Oh, great finish from Jordan Whelan. 2-point game. Worcester now need their stop. We're within the last minute. Whelan just glances up at the clock. So Taylor has got 16 seconds he can take out of the game. Whelan just keeping an eye on the ball and an eye on the clock. Taylor switch up to make that space. He's got to find his way around Prosper. He goes over the top. Oh my word! Great finish from Quincy Taylor. 4-point game. So Severa now. Worcester don't have any time to waste. Severa is going to go route one. Drives inside. Foul is called, so he's going to go to the line. Good work from Mickey Severa to draw that foul. 31.6 seconds to play in the second period of overtime. 4-point game.
I think Surrey have committed more fouls in overtime than they have in the rest of the game. In the rest of the 40 minutes game.
You're reading my mind. Mickey Severa on the line for Worcester. Makes the first. So Severa makes the second. There's 31 on the game clock, so there'll be time for another run at it. For Worcester, they're going to need that stop if they're going to get anything out of it. Severa sinks the second, so it's back to a 2-point game. Timeout called.
Yeah, use the much clock. And he's
it by 2, so Scorchers have the inbounds ball. It's Worcester who've got to do all the defending now. So here comes Quincy Taylor. 31 points for him in this game so far tonight, Quincy Taylor. So now, here they go, running the clock. 18 on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock. He goes into Crawford. Crawford's just picked that one off. Crawford lays it in off the window, and all of a sudden, water tastes like wine for Worcester. Quincy Taylor runs into traffic. Wolves have it. 2 seconds. They've just got to hang on to the ball.
The Polish in to shoot the ball.
So Quincy Taylor. It's Quincy Taylor. They're trying to get it to Teo. They go to Teo. That's it. Triple overtime on both benches. Exactly. What have we got to do? Well, it's been a lung-busting effort from both of these teams, and as for entertainment, well, stay right here, folks. So Quincy Taylor. They go to Quincy Taylor. He jacks up another 3. No good this time. Crawford has it. They go to Jordan Whelan. Atwood is gone with that. Surely, referees conferring. Unsportsmanlike foul. Atwood has fouled out of the game. No, I beg your pardon. Atwood has not fouled out of the game. Atwood is on 3. I do apologise to all the Surrey fans with your hearts and your mouths there for a moment. But unsportsmanlike foul is the call. And that puts Crawford on the line. 2 shots. So it's 124 apiece.
And possession as well.
And of course possession of the basketball. He makes the first of those 2. And these players on both teams, some of these guys looking exhausted.
Well, this is where the fitness comes in as well. And all those hours in the gym with Mark from the Wolves' point of view, and obviously Surrey, if they can get into the gym as much as Wolves can do, then it's whichever is the better programme, if that makes sense.
So Whelan goes to Severa on the inbounds ball. They're edging it by 2 points here, Worcester. Whelan drives inside, puts it up off the window, and he's going to go to the line to add the bonus. Goodness me. What a start. 4:38 still to play, of course, in this period of overtime. So early days, but Wolves.
The last period, it was Surrey who came
Surrey
out
with a 5-point lead.
Exactly.
Period before that, Wolves with the 5-point lead.
Potentially.
So Whelan is on the line. he sinks it. So 5-point game now. Quincy Taylor. Surrey are going nowhere. Quincy Taylor now, Atwood, hands off, good movement. Teo Ogundengi at the top, they go back to Quincy Taylor. Taylor at the top, jacks up the three, oh my goodness me, no good. He collects that long rebound. Can he turn it into two? It doesn't go, they can't finish, but it's going to be a Surrey ball on the end line. And Wellian's gone down. I think he's been clattered in the head, potentially, on the way down. Creon Naftopoulos just out of shot. He's looking a bit pensive on the other side of the floor. So now Atwood stripped away by Rob Crawford. Now Severa has it. Navahas is saying slow it down.
Exactly.
Now he calls the play. Just suck the air out of the building. Severa goes inside to Deshaun Freeman. Freeman reverses it off the window. Seven-point game now for Worcester. Well, this was a position that Surrey were in. Suddenly they go in. Teo, he can't finish. Navahas has it. Severa, 7-point game. This probably Worcester's best chance of the game so far to get some fresh air going. Wellian is fouled and he is out of the game. So Wellian fouls out. Suddenly, now it's Kaelin Raftopoulos, and it will not be lost on anyone here in Worcester what that man is capable of from downtown. He is a quiet assassin from behind the arc, and he's going to be their go-to man now, you sense.
Yep. If they can get him open, the way Wolves are playing, they can play no differently.
Well, he's positioned himself for the run and gun at the other end of the court. Severa sinks the first of those two. So Severa makes this. It's going to be a 9-point game. Shot well from the line tonight. Nicky Severa. These are money shots, and he is cashing in. 9 points the lead now for Worcester. 3:33 to play. Atwood, stop and go. Drives inside. Blocked by Navahas. And that is a Scorchers ball from the sideline. Navahas. Great defence from Wolves. Teo on the inbounds ball. Long way to go. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. 15 on the shot clock. They go in to Bozzalo. Here he comes. Kaelin Raftopoulos. This time, no good. It's gone loose. Taylor has it. Lays it in for two.
Yeah. I think Alex...
well, there was a bit of confusion. So, in comes Leicester Prosper. Navahas sits down, and Prosper's done incredibly well to hang on. I think he was on 4 fouls
exactly
at the start of the fourth quarter in regulation time. So Severa, Worcester playing with a little bit of swagger. They've got to keep their discipline. Prosper just making his presence felt there. Freeman has it. Crawford puts up that quick release three. Crawford no good. He can't knock it down. Bozzalo has it. 2:49. They go down to Teo. This time Teo looks at the three, drives inside, throws it down.
Doesn't go it.
Well, the ball went in and the ball came back out again. It never passed the ring. Well, basket call good, and again that's a poor decision. I have to say it, because the ball physically has to pass all the way through the ring. Wellen is fouled on his way up. In fact, a lot of discussion with the referee. The referees are saying it did pass. It certainly didn't look that way from here, but the referees are certainly on top of it. 2:31 to play. Triple overtime. Worcester Wolves 133. Surrey Scorchers 128. Chris, I think you've got to go a long way back. That probably breaks all records, doesn't it, for Worcester Wolves in the BBL?
I can't remember. I can't remember. Not necessarily the score. I can't remember 3 overtimes.
Well, Colin, the stat man, will be able to tell us. He's in the stand somewhere. So 7-point game, 2:28 to play. So Worcester now needing to buckle down the defence. Quincy Taylor, stop and go off the window. Can't finish. Prosper has it. Hands off to the Sean Freeman. Taylor's floored. Freeman almost has it stripped away. Goes to Severa. Rob Crawford. Crawford drives inside. Goes to Welland. Welland puts up the 3 bomb. It rims out again this time into the hands of Taylor. Taylor, Kaelin Raftopoulos put up 3. Rims out. No good. Severa. He goes tandem to Sean Freeman. Oh my goodness me! Oh, the highlight reel. Worcester, if they take this win, and it's a big if with 1:53 to play, would go level on points with Surrey, but with a game in hand. So it just could just change the order at the bottom of the table. But here comes Surrey again. Pull up from Quincy Taylor. It'll fade away, no good. Raftopoulos collects it. He did well. Rizzolo now out of that double team, finds Atwood as the open man. Atwood over the top, can't finish. Teo picks up the afters, no good. Crawford has it. Jump ball. Well,
how can it be a jump ball? The guy's hands are in the air.
Yeah, there's only one set of hands on the basketball.
Oh, they've changed it.
So now it's...
and now how can it not be a foul?
No. Well, I mean, I guess give up trying to figure them out sometimes, these calls, but... So Severa has it, gets it back to Welland switches on the afterburners. Goes back to Crawford, just as you say, it's discipline now, just stay focused. Severa drives inside, he dumps it off to Freeman! Travel is called. 9-point game, 1:28 to play. Dean Blake, well, talk about being thrown into the cauldron after Tony Garboletto picked up that second technical foul. Taylor, Raftopoulos, he pulls up, puts up the 3 bomb, and we said it, he is the go-to man. And suddenly, it's a 6-point game. Foul is called. Welland is going to go to the line. 1:03 on the game clock. Wow. So, hold on to your hats, folks. It's going to be a big last minute of this ball game. 1:37 plays 1:31, and it's Jordan Welland now on the line for the Worcester Wolves. Makes the first of those 2. Jordan Welland with 17 points now in the game. 17 personal for him, doesn't make the second of those 2. 7-point game within the last minute now. 55, they go out to Teo! He sinks the triple. And now it's Surrey who are showing the handles in the game. Crawford has it. 43 seconds. Mickey Severa. Severa now, just taking Severa out of the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Severa goes to make himself a bit of space. Lester Prosper throws it down. And all of a sudden, Teo puts up the triple once again. This time it rims out. Prosper collects it. Freeman has it. Shot clock turned off, 17 on the game clock. Offensive foul is called. And an unsportsmanlike foul is called with 15.6 seconds to play. I don't quite understand the unsportsmanlike call on that one, but there it is, and it's a 6-point game, and suddenly the coin is flipped around once again with 6 to go. 15.6 seconds remain in the game, and even the Surrey players are saying, what happened? So Teo is on the line. Teo Ogundengbe. He makes the first of those two, and a man of his experience, he has seen every situation there is to see at the top level of British basketball. And he knows what this means. He can't make the second of those two, so it's a 5-point game and possession now for Surrey. It's a 2-shot game. A 3 and a 2 would send it back to overtime once again, but with only 15.6 to go, they've got to get this away quick. Quincy Taylor drives inside. Oh, he's nailed it from downtown. 9.2 seconds, and now Worcester have got to hang on to the rock. It's a 2-point game. They've lost the ball, and we are going to go to quadruple overtime. 140 apiece. 1.9 seconds to play. Been on 7-point leads. Worcester get it out to 9, and yet Surrey still get it back in. They've got to get a shot away here. Freeman! Oh my goodness me! We are going to quadruple overtime. 4 overtime period. Quincy Taylor, he's smiling all over his face, and well he might. They've done a great job. And here we go again. And it's going to be fitness and stamina, and that's something Quincy Taylor's got in space for, that is for sure. Raftopoulos been preserved by Coach Creon during this game, and he's making it pay. Kalen Raftopoulos. This time Crawford snatches it away. They go to Jordan Welland. He drives inside, goes in off the window, and it opens the account for Worcester in this, well, 4th period of overtime. So Quincy Taylor now for Surrey. Now it's about finding that stop. Taylor is double team. Goes out to Raftopoulos as the open man. Raftopoulos, he jacks up the triple. Kalen Raftopoulos drives in the dagger. 1-point game. Surrey Scorchers. Jordan Welland at the other end. Can't do the same thing. Never has. Just had a puff to pull off that rebound. Now it's Kalen Raftopoulos once again. Is he going to prove to be the man that makes them pay? Kalen Raftopoulos. 2 minutes, or 1 minute in. 6 points from him. So now, 4-point ball game. Deshaun Freeman, he's got to go route one. Puts up the teardrop, no good. 3:32 to play. Raftopoulos hands off to Quincy Taylor. And you can sense the pace just dropping off now in the game. Teo looking to go to Raftopoulos. He goes inside to Williams. Williams puts it high up off the window. In it goes. 6-point game.
Yeah. Here we go again.
So Mickey Severa 6 points in at 3:06. They've got to do something special here. Williams, good hands from him. Goes to Quincy Taylor. Taylor drives inside. This time he can't finish. Navahas has it. Foul is called. So that sends Alex Navahas to the line. So Teo Ogundengbe now, only his second of the game. So Alex Navahas has got to go to the charity stripe to drop these in. And the players visibly exhausted now.
Yeah. It's mental strength now, realistically.
Well, Navahas doesn't make the first of those two. 6 points. They've got to keep their concentration. Dean Blake cuts an impassive figure on the sideline. Alex Navahas knocks down the first of those two, so it's back to a 2-shot game. Here comes Quincy Taylor. Mega shift from Quincy Taylor tonight. 33 points for him, 33 for Freeman. Raftopoulos puts up the 3, this time no good. Welland has it, and now Worcester can't afford to waste any time. Welland just lays it into the finger roll for two. And it's a 3-point game once again. Well, I never. Now it's Raftopoulos. Quincy Taylor. Wazzolo goes inside to Williams. Williams is going to go to the line. Goodness me. So, you get a slight sense here of Worcester wanting to do this for their coach.
Yeah.
And what a great result it would be if they could deliver that for Tony Garboletto, who's had to sit out, well, what turned out to be most of the game in the end, given the situation that we find ourselves in now. But it's Williams on the line for Surrey. 2:20 to play, 3 points the difference. It stays at 3, he misses the first of those two. Williams. Tension, drama. 2-shot ball game, 4 points in it. Freeman back to Crawford now. Crawford goes to Freeman. Freeman, he had a chance for 3, but he goes to Navahas. He's got it. Navahas nails it. 1 point ball game. Now they need to stop once again. What an up and down affair this has been. Quincy Taylor well and all over him. Doesn't want to let him go anywhere inside. Teo can't hang on to it. Williams can't hang on to it, but he is going to go to the line to shoot two. Crawford clattered to the ground. No foul was called. So Deshaun Freeman fouls out of the game. Wow, 1 point ball game. Deshaun Freeman with 33 points sits down. So Freeman and Darrell Combs both fouled out of this game. Surrey have no rotation left. Williams can't make the first. He's unhappy with himself, but it is what it is. It's a 1 point ball game. Williams needs to make this 151. He drops it in, 2 points. So now Worcester have got to throw the kitchen sink at the last 2 minutes of this game. Crawford, he goes to Severa. Prosper just sticks out to avoid the 3 seconds. He goes to Crawford, inside to Navahas. Goes out to Severa. Severa takes up the 3. No good! Prosper stuffs it in and ties the game up at 150 apiece. 300 points scored in the game. Teo Ogundengi, offensive foul is called, and Alex Navahas is going to the line with 1:20 to play. In fact, he won't go to the line.
Offensive foul.
Because it's an offensive foul.
Calm down, Jules.
300 points.
Yep.
You heard it here first, folks. 300 points. It has to be a BBL record. We've got to go and... You might want to Google that, Chris, if there's a break in play. Mickey Severa now for Worcester. Prosper drives inside. Lester Prosper has it. He's double teamed. He goes to Crawford with the teardrop, and Worcester get their noses back in front. 2 point ball game within the last minute of the game. Quincy Taylor, surely they're going to try and go to Raftopoulos. Teo drives hard to the baseline. Now they go to Raftopoulos. He knocks it out of bounds, and Worcester have possession with 47 seconds to play. Worcester Wolves 152, Surrey Scorchers 150. In all the years I've been doing this, I don't think I've ever been dealing with numbers like that. That is for sure. So 40 seconds now remain on the clock. 14 on the shot clock. So Worcester looking just to take some air out of it. He's got Prosper at the top. Navahas calling for it. Goes to Prosper. Prosper jacks up the 3. Big man doesn't make it. Taylor has it now. 2 point game. So now it's Quincy Taylor. 20 seconds to go. 2 point game. A 3 would win it. a 2. Well, I hate to say it, it could send it to, what was it, quintuple overtime. I don't even know what the word is. Teo Ogundengi is driving inside. They're getting out to Mazzolo. They go out to Taylor. Taylor's looking for the 3. Taylor steps back. It's a long range 2. It's no good. And that is all she wrote. Well, the referee called a foul. The referee called a foul on the shot. The other referee said time is up. So, drama right at the end. We've had 4 overtime periods in the game. They're calling over the third official to discuss that. The 2 officials said time up. 1 official said foul. It was the referee nearest the shot who called the foul, and he is going to the table. Can you believe it? He's going to consult with the table. Creon Raftopoulos is pacing up and down. 4 periods of overtime. It is. Time has expired on the clock. Foul is called. So, 0.2 of a second. Unbelievable. 152 points to 50. It's Williams on the line. Williams 2 from 4 from the last visit to the stripe for Williams. What must be going through his mind, Chris?
Make the first.
And miss the second.
Yeah, no, just
do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Yeah.
The longer it takes, the worse it is.
So Williams is on the line. It's no good. He's missed it. Now he's got a big decision to make here. Raftopoulos is saying we need to go for the rebound here. Yeah. It is the only option now for Surrey.
And they don't need Raftopoulos in there for rebounding.
Yeah, Raftopoulos is going to come out. Taylor's going to go in. I'm surprised Taylor hasn't gone in. He puts it up. Prosper has it. And Worcester, after 4 periods of overtime here at the Worcester